My name is Maria Saldaña, and I'm the coordinator for the Center for the Visual and Performing Arts here at Suitland High School. The twins' visit to Suitland High School came as a result of a year-long project that we were involved in called Culture Keepers. Culture Keepers is an extracurricular after-school program that is involved in the research and expansion of the African diaspora. Along with our research, our researchers here, we also collaborated with students in Brazil. Their group name is Onarincoja, which means walking in our ancestors' footsteps. So throughout the year, our students got to know the students from Brazil, and they learned about each other's language, cultures, likes, and dislikes. One of the likes that came to light was that students from, a particular student from Brazil had an affinity for Les Twins. I was not aware or familiar with them. Some of our students were. And more importantly, that they were a source of inspiration for her because she had unfortunately recently lost her brother. And watching Les Twins dance videos was one of the things that they did together, and so she continued to do that, and that was one of the ways that she felt closer to him. And as she expanded on what Les Twins' philosophy and their passion for dance and how they inspired her became clearer, I realized that these guys really had an impact on her. As it happens, part of the project involved their students traveling to the Washington, D.C. area and our students traveling there. So last April, we went to Brazil and met the students and did research there. And the following month, they came here and they did research. Really quite by accident. It just so happens that during the time that they were here, the Kennedy Center was featuring a concert called YouTube on Stage. And it was featuring acts that artists who had found success through their YouTube viewership. Les Twins was part of that concert. And so we worked with the Kennedy Center, their outreach program, as well as the Washington Performing Arts Society to get tickets for the students. And we were able to attend. So it was phenomenal. That is when we found out more about what Les Twins specifically meant to this young lady named Alexandra. That's where we learned about her brother and the inspiration. And so I felt that they needed to know that. They needed to know that the 3 minutes or so that they were on that stage had a life-changing impact on this young lady, which she said that it did. So I wrote to them, and over a course of weeks and months and emails and phone conversations, eventually they agreed to come and be part of a talk we were having with students about how to achieve excellence, specifically how to achieve artistic excellence. I asked them to come and inspire our students, and they accepted. They just came. And that's what you saw on stage here at Suitland. Over the course of planning the event and talking to their management, we found out that they didn't get to finish school themselves because when they started their professional career as dancers. And so along with John Shashini, who is our art integration officer, and our CEO, Dr. Kevin Maxwell, we kind of were brainstorming about ways that we could, show our appreciation, but also let these artists, young artists, know that they have an impact, or the level of impact that they have on young people. So we decided to give them, or to acknowledge their teaching around the world, because they give so much to dance education through certificates of commendation, which they perceive as diplomas. They seem to be well received. They seem to be very moved by the act. They were surprised by it. We also gave them Letterman jackets so that they could know that they had a home here at Suitland, and among other things. But really what they gave our students, it's something that you can't quantify, you can put a price on it. They hung around for hours, took pictures, they did interviews with the students. They gave the students the same level of importance that they give when they do interviews with real reporters. And so as a school, we don't have enough words to say thank you and to let them know just what a difference their presence here made for us and our students.